Sunday, as we were talking about the text there in 1 Corinthians chapter 9, and Paul's painted this picture of these athletes, these runners running in a race. And it was familiar to the Corinthians because every other year they hosted an Olympic Games type event. And so they were used to seeing all sorts of athletes compete in different events. And so he says, those who compete in the games. And the word that is translated competes in the games is where we get our word for agony. Now, if we think about things that we want to experience in life, agony is usually not one of them. Usually we try to avoid the agony of defeat, the agony of pain or stress that a certain situation can cause us. But yet he says that those who go through the agony of the games, those who compete in the games, well, they do so to get a prize. They don't just give out. They didn't just give out prizes to those who showed up that day. They didn't give out prizes to those who merely competed. They gave out prizes only to those who won. And Paul says, "Hey, we should run in such ways to get the prize." See, oftentimes in life we think that if we have to struggle, if things are difficult, if things are hard, if there's friction, that we think somehow something's not right. But oftentimes it's in that agony, the agony of the strict training, the agony of the competition, that God uses those moments to purify us, to make us as He desires, to help bring about in us the life He wants, the life that He is wanting to cultivate through us. And so Paul looks at this. You've seen the runners run. And you know they're running to get the prize. And you know that they've gone through this difficult training. They didn't just show up one day and think, it'd be a good idea maybe run this race. No, they've prepared themselves. And so are we daily preparing ourselves to run the race with perseverance, to run the race that God has marked out before us, that takes us from where we are to a place closer to Him. Oftentimes, that path feels like it's uphill. And if you've done any kind of running or hiking or walking uphill is far more strenuous than downhill. And so as you go uphill, you've got to work harder. There's greater strain, there's greater agony. But oftentimes at the top of the hill, well, the reward is the view, the overlook, to say that you achieved this summit. In the end, our reward is going to be heaven forever in the presence of God. That we'll be forever together with Him. That we will know what the joy was that was set before Jesus. And we'll be together with Him. We'll be restored and renewed and whole in His presence. But in the meantime, there may be agony. There may be conflict. There may be difficult times. There may be things that we have to struggle through until we get to the prize on the other side. And so I want to encourage you today to press through the agony, because on the other side there's a reward. On the other side there's life with Jesus. On the other side there is more than we could hope for. There's more than we could ever hope or imagine, because He has given His best for us. And so a little bit of agony now results in a great reward later. Hey, press on this week. Continue to strive to be like Jesus. I love you guys, and I'm praying for you, and I hope I get to see you real soon.